Ever found yourself scrolling through investment platforms, intrigued by the promise of automated investing and personalized portfolios, and then that one little question pops into your head, the kind that feels surprisingly elusive? Like, you know what M1 Finance does, the fractional shares, the dynamic rebalancing, the cool pies, but have you ever stopped to think, who is actually holding your money? Whose name is technically on the account? It's a fair question, right? In the vast and sometimes complex world of fintech, understanding the underlying infrastructure is key to feeling secure and informed about where your hard-earned cash is residing. You trust these platforms with your financial future, so knowing the foundational elements is more than just trivia, it's about peace of mind. Think about it for a second. When you deposit money into a traditional bank, you know it's going to, say, First Bank or Zenith Bank, depending on where you live. There's a physical presence, a familiar name, a long history. But with newer, digitally native platforms like M1 Finance, the connection to a traditional banking institution might seem less direct. You see the sleek interface, you navigate the user-friendly app, you build your investment pies, but the actual holding of those funds, the processing of those transactions, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. There's a regulated financial institution behind the scenes, acting as the custodian for your assets. So, if you've ever pondered this seemingly simple yet crucial question, what is the bank name for M1 Finance? You're definitely not alone. It's a question that often arises as users delve deeper into the mechanics of the platform, wanting to understand the full picture of their financial ecosystem. Before we dive into the answer, let's take a quick step back and appreciate the role these custodian banks play in the broader financial landscape. They are the unsung heroes, the guardians of your assets, ensuring that your investments are held securely and in accordance with regulatory requirements. They provide the infrastructure that allows platforms like M1 Finance to offer their innovative services. Think of it like this: M1 Finance is the architect, designing your personalized investment strategy and providing the tools to manage it. But the actual construction, the secure storage of the materials, in this case, your funds and securities, that's often handled by a partner institution, a custodian bank. This separation of functions, the investment management platform on one hand and the custodial services on the other, is a common and often beneficial structure in the financial industry. It allows fintech companies to focus on their core competencies, in M1 Finance's case, providing a sophisticated yet accessible investment experience, while partnering with established banking institutions that specialize in the secure holding and processing of assets. Now, you might be thinking, why doesn't M1 Finance just become a bank themselves? Well, becoming a fully chartered bank is a significant undertaking, involving stringent regulatory requirements, substantial capital reserves, and a different operational focus. Fintech platforms often choose to partner with existing banks to leverage their established infrastructure and expertise, allowing them to innovate and scale more efficiently in their specific area of focus. This partnership model also provides an added layer of security and oversight for the user. The custodian bank is subject to its own set of regulations and reporting requirements, providing an independent layer of accountability for the safety of your funds. So, with all that context in mind, let's finally get to the heart of the matter. What is the name of the bank that acts as the primary custodian for M1 Finance's customer accounts? The answer is BMO Harris Bank N.A. Yes, that's right. BMO Harris Bank, a well-established and reputable financial institution, serves as the primary custodian for the brokerage accounts held through M1 Finance. This means that when you deposit funds into your M1 Finance account and invest in various stocks, ETFs, or other assets, those assets are actually held in custody by BMO Harris Bank. Now, you might have a few follow-up questions, and that's great. Let's address some of the common ones. Does this mean my money isn't really with M1 Finance? Not exactly. Think of it as M1 Finance being your investment advisor and platform, providing the interface and tools for you to manage your portfolio. BMO Harris Bank is the secure vault where your assets are stored. M1 Finance has a direct relationship with BMO Harris Bank to facilitate the trading, management, and reporting of your investments. You interact primarily with M1 Finance's platform, but the underlying custody of your assets resides with BMO Harris Bank. Is my money safe with BMO Harris Bank? BMO Harris Bank is a large, federally regulated bank, meaning it is subject to strict rules and oversight designed to protect depositors and investors. Additionally, brokerage accounts held at M1 Finance are typically insured by the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC, up to $500,000, including $250,000 for cash claims. This insurance protects your funds in the unlikely event of the brokerage firm's failure. It's important to note that SIPC insurance does not protect against market losses. Why BMO Harris Bank? The specific reasons behind M1 Finance's partnership with BMO Harris Bank are likely multifaceted and may include factors such as BMO Harris Bank's reputation, their experience in providing custodial services for brokerage firms, their technological capabilities, and the terms of their agreement. Choosing a reliable and established custodian bank is a crucial decision for any investment platform, as it directly impacts the security and integrity of customer assets. Does M1 Finance use any other banks? While BMO Harris Bank is the primary custodian for brokerage accounts, M1 Finance also offers M1 Spend, a checking account feature. The banking services for M1 Spend are provided by Lincoln Savings Bank, member FDIC. So, if you utilize M1 Spend, your cash deposits in that specific account are held by Lincoln Savings Bank and are FDIC insured up to $250,000 per depositor, per insured bank. It's important to distinguish between the custodial bank for your investment accounts, BMO Harris Bank, and the partner bank for the M1 Spend checking feature, Lincoln Savings Bank. Where can I find this information myself? This information is typically disclosed in M1 Finance's legal documents, such as their account agreements, terms of service, and privacy policy. You can usually find these documents on the M1 Finance website, often in the legal or security sections. It's always a good practice to review these documents to fully understand the relationships and safeguards in place for your accounts. Understanding the role of the custodian bank provides a deeper insight into the operational framework of M1 Finance. It highlights the fact that while fintech platforms offer innovative tools and services, they often rely on the established infrastructure and regulatory compliance of traditional financial institutions to ensure the secure holding and processing of your assets. Knowing that a reputable bank like BMO Harris Bank is the custodian for your M1 Finance brokerage account can contribute to a greater sense of trust and security. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.